He may try the oh baby, I can't live without you, I love you so much, but he'll only try that for so long, because if that doesn't work, then he'll say, baby, if I can't have you, nobody's going to have you.
The very first time that he was violent with me, he strangled me. He pushed me up against a wall and held his hand to my throat and had me pinned against the wall with actually my feet off the floor.
Strangulation in domestic violence cases has taken on a newer priority. Though in the past, a victim may have reported being choked to investigators.
They don't view a strangulation case as somebody's trying to end someone's life. They view it as simply another disturbance between a couple, and they think nothing will really come of it. It's not until we see a victim laying on the floor with an open bleeding wound or a gunshot wound or someone who's deceased that we really think, oh, this is a serious crime. But when the victim is standing there talking to us, telling us that they were choked and we see no visible traumatic injury, to many officers it's just another family disturbance.
Investigators are now being trained to look for and determine if strangulation was involved when answering to domestic violence calls. Senator Christine Kehoe of San Diego introduced this bill in June 2011, but this bill was not without its hurdles.
Our state prisons are overcrowded, and we're under court order to release prisoners. So we have to be very careful about increasing the number of felonies, because felonies may very often result in state prison time.
So our big argument was, you know what, maybe you should put him in prison for 2 or 3 years for strangling her when she survives, and then you won't have to put him in prison for 50 years after he kills her. That would be called fiscally responsible.
California became the 31st state to enact this legislation.
Diana Gonzalez did not die in vain. There are changes that have been made in the San Diego Family Justice Center, in the San Diego Police Department, in the DA's office, with high-risk teams and with state law that are going to have an impact for a generation because of what happened a year ago.
With photojournalist Alex Miller Pastore, this is Jim Smith for News Scene.